So today we're going to be talking a little bit about Killsquad. If you guys have not heard about Killsquad before, man, you're missing out. This is one of those games where, you know, often I'll talk about, you know, games that you can play that are really good that you probably will never see or that are hidden gems. I really, you know, Killsquad is one of those games that I played, I think alpha into the beta, and then from the beta into really what the full release is. And I've seen this game go from a very small studio, Novarama, a very small studio, put this thing together, and watching this thing kind of progress, man, it is awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like kind of the top-down feel for games, you're really gonna like this game. I mean, I think you'll like it. So if you've enjoyed ARPG type games and stuff like that, I think you'll like it. It's a really good title. I'm glad that they put it together. I'm also glad the work that they put on there. We're gonna go over some of it today just to kind of show you all guys what it is. I'm not gonna go through some of the videos because they do have some music on there. I do agree with this. Your time is well spent. Now, the interesting part of this game is that there's multiple characters or classes, and each one of those characters and classes are different. So you can play with one character, one class, and then move to another one, and the game feels completely different. That's pretty cool. Now, so what is Killsquad? Killsquad is a co-op action game that blends twin stick shooter, hack and slash, and drops in a dash of character customization and progression. The joining, there's multiple planets that you're going to be on, and you're basically fighting. You can see here these little images that are shown here off to the right. You have all of these really cool skills and weapons and gears and talisman and all these type of things that you're going to get to use. And then you got some really kick butt bosses. The game is a little bit intense. I know it says high intensity gameplay, but here's the thing. It's super intense for single player. So if you're trying to play this alone, you're probably going to get a little bit annoyed at the game in some aspects because the game can get a little bit difficult if you're playing alone. But if you're playing with friends, you're really going to like it. So I think that's a really important part of this. So folks that come into the game and they just jump in by themselves, it's brutal and it can be a little bit difficult. Killsquad does deliver frantic, direct, skill-oriented control on keyboard and gamepad. I do like the gamepad control of this game. It's really, really good. So if you're a controller type person and that's what you prefer, then this is definitely the game that you'll want to use it for. You can dodge, and you're definitely going to die, but you can dodge, you can shoot pretty fast and all that. So the controller is a pretty good thing. 10 to 20 minute contracts. So the way that they do it, you know, a normal mission is kind of a contract inside of here. We'll look and see what those contracts look like. It's definitely got kind of the hack and slash kind of feel to it. Definitely a dungeon crawler type, and it's sci-fi. So, I mean, you can't get any better than that. The skills have changed a lot. So you can see here that this is not what it used to look like. It used to look way different. Now you can set up your skills, and then they kind of happen while you're in the match. So as you start to rank up and skill up inside of the match, then your character will get those additional skills to use or upgrades that they can use during the contract. The way it used to work before is that you'd be playing and then you'd have three options at the top. You'd go up, you'd pick one, and then that's what your character would use, and you just keep going on. So they've done a lot of really good work here on the deep skill kind of customization. It's a rich universe, 30 contracts. They keep extending this. There is a couple of, I forget what they call them inside the game, Coliseums, which are kind of like endless enemy and stuff like that kind of come in. Very cool. You guys will love this. That aspect's pretty cool, but there's lots of contracts inside the game. The campaign's really good. 5 different planets, all of that. So there's plenty of content, and especially for a $14 price tag, I'm telling you, if you enjoy these type of games, you're not going to be upset. You're going to get plenty of time. Loot, more loot. There's lots of loot. The way the loot system works is pretty cool. We're going to jump in. We'll look at that here in a minute. I'll talk it over too with the group that we're going to be in. That way they understand it as well. But it's really cool. I mean, basically it's based off your levels and some of the other stuff that you're going to have inside of here. So we'll look at it. You got talisman that you can add, artifacts that then increase the power inside of your weapon, which is really nice. And then the enemy, there's all kinds of different enemy. And trust me, some of the people that we're playing with today are going to die, and they're going to die a lot. So, and they probably think that they're not going to die, but they're going to, because this game is rough in a lot of different ways. Even with playing with as many people as we're going to be playing with today, I can tell you right now, people are going to have some problems with it. The goal today is for you guys to watch, see what the game looks like. It may be something that interests you. It may not be something that interests you. So if this isn't normally your type of game, still watch. You may be interested. All right, let's go over some of the stuff at the top. I know I've got the other 4 listening, or the other 3. I know MacGyver's played. The other 2 have not. So we'll kind of go through everything so everybody kind of knows what things are. So the top left is kind of your, your normal area that you go into to kind of go through the different tabs or what's available for the characters. So first, for the heroes, you have your inventory, right? So here's all the, well, here, let me do this real quick. Let me switch to my character. Okay, so that way you can see more. So when you go into your hero, you got your inventory, right? And inside of your inventory, these are all the different weapons that are available, right? That I physically have on my person. When you look over to the right side here, this hero screen, even though it's the inventory screen, the big area right here is the vector level. So your vector level goes up based off of what you're wearing. So if you see here, I've got a 91, a 90, a 90, and a 90, that means my vectors is a 90. So if I was to push this up to, which is basically my secondary, if I was to push this up to 95 as an example, push this up to 93, then this vector level will go 91 or 92, so forth and so on. So the idea is you're raising your vector level inside of this, right? So just kind of understand that. When you're looking at your weapons, here's the thing, and this is super important for anybody who plays the game. You don't need to worry about buying weapons or spending anything until you get past 80 to 85. So don't worry about anything. Just like, whatever the highest vector level is, you just need to equip that thing and use that thing, okay? You're just wasting money if you're spending it earlier than that, to make sense. Over here on the left side, you've got all your supports and perks and everything else. You guys can go through it and kind of look at that stuff. This stuff's not difficult. Your skills, we talked about them. You can see here, you've got presets, which I love here on the left side. You can preset everything that you need. You come down and you're going to be spending some of the stuff that you're going to be receiving as you go through. So basically, you look up here, Cosmotex, as we call them. That's what you're using to put down here, and then it unlocks, and then you have those items. So it's pretty easy, and it's the same for all characters. The great part is you can do it all from this one screen. You just switch your characters down at the bottom. This is a description of the actual classes. So I highly recommend that you guys look at this. I'm going to play Cosmo is the class that I'm going to be playing today. So if you're going to play, come to the description area and you can read through what each one is. You've got cosmetics, pretty easy. So you get these throughout. You've got emotes. Your shop, this is the other important stuff for the guys that are going to be playing today, that are going to be inside if you're playing. You get free restocks that you can put in. So here's the items that I would have. Again, you can choose down at the bottom. So if I wanted to raise my weapon to 94, I could actually purchase this right now. And to purchase this weapon, it's 32,000 credits. I have 73,000, so I could purchase it. You can also compare it to your current equipment. So if I can look at what I currently have on versus what I'm going to put on, you can see that this Whirlwind's better, and there's a couple other things. We're not going to worry too much about that stuff today. But if you want a free restock, then I can just press the button, right, hold it, and then it restocks everything. And then now I've got totally different items that are over here on the right side. So it's a pretty cool system in place. Questing, here's all your quests. Once you finish a quest, you can look down. We're going to be finishing lots of quests today. Make sure you guys come in here and you claim these, right? And then it's going to give you things. So I've got a photonic snowball. That's pretty cool. And then there's all my completed quests. Here's your profile. So that gives you all of your profile and lets you know where you are. And then codex is like all the stuff that you can read on the characters. All right. So that's pretty easy. All right. The last thing I'll talk about is this right here. This is the contract area. Okay. You've got your recruit area that we're going to be starting off over here on the left. We go into the veteran and then we go into special ops, which is on this side. This is the common, and then we have the plague. And then the plague is just a little bit different. I don't think we'll make it into plague today, but we'll definitely make it into, we'll make it through here just a bit into the other area. All right, folks, hopefully the overview I gave you on live stream the other day for Killsquad actually helped you better understand what Killsquad offers. The time of recording for this was January of 2022. So we've done a little bit of a newer kind of review of what the game is and kind of, is it worth it now? And it absolutely is. One thing I do want to update you on, when I talked about this game, it was $14.99, and that's US dollars because it was Christmas. The cost has actually gone back to the normal cost, which is $19.99. So my overall verdict for this is buy the game. I absolutely love this game. Every single time that I fire it up and play it by myself, I love it, but it is so much more enjoyable with friends. Okay, you're going to get way more playtime out of this if you have a couple buddies or a couple friends that you can play with. At the end of the day, you're going to love it. There's lots to do. There's all kinds of different characters, so you can try out different kind of builds. You got lots of loot and things to purchase. So hours of fun to be had in this one. All right, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please take a few minutes to like and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps the channel continue to grow, and it helps get the video out there for more folks to see. Thanks as always, and we'll see you on the next one. SenileSarge signing off.